Oh, Jack, that's a great question. That's why you're on the Money Club, right? That's what we do over here on Vonoi. You're on the Money Club, baby. All right. So let me get this straight. Somebody said you was nominated for an award and you had to pay for it. That's understanding, correct? Okay, cool. So let me break it down for you. Some people ain't gonna like when I say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway because it's facts. All right. You have real awards and you have payola awards. All right. Real awards is like the Academy Award. Okay. When you win Academy Award or you get nominated for Academy Award, you don't have to pay to get nominated for that award yourself. It's not coming from the actors. Number two, if you do attend the show, you and your family members get a free ticket to enter the show. So, because you're being honored, that's how real awards work, right? Payola awards is different. Payola awards is simply you are paying for your honor per se. You find that a lot in these awards that saying like you're getting the presidential award. You think the president really know about who you are? I don't think so. A humanitarian award, like that. And, they probably buy the paper from Staples or something like that. But you're going to end up paying. I remember, a couple times with me that people say, hey, you were nominated. And then when you get the correspondence from the people, I remember one, they was like, you're going to pay $230 to be registered. What am I registering for? I'm being honored. Like, what? I don't understand. What am I registering for? All right. And then number two, they wanted the requirement for all honorees to take out a $500 page in their souvenir magazine that nobody's going to see but the people who actually print it. And the magazine probably only costs about $10 to print itself. You know what I mean? On top of that, now, this was the big spinner to me that I was like, nah, this ain't for me, bro. You as an honoree have to pay for yourself to enter the ceremony on top of paying for your guests to enter. Now, don't get it wrong now. I've known, people to have guests and they may have to pay a fee to get into. Well, I've seen that before, but not when you are the honoree. You usually given like, even if you're given 2 or 3 tickets as an honoree, it's for your family members because you're getting honored. That's when you're really getting honored. That's the difference between a real award and a payola award, Jack. So if somebody's telling you you got to pay, Jack, it's probably only worth what you're paying for. You follow what I'm trying to say? Like even in Academy Awards, the benefit of receiving like an Oscar or Academy Awards, actors have seen their salaries jump up $500,000 to $4 million on the price that they charge, for being in their next movie because of the prestige of that. In payola, that's not gonna happen. All right. Payola is who's ever putting on the event is getting paid. It is just that simple. So you're not really being honored. So you can't tell me I'm being honored and I have to pay to be honored. That's called payola. It would have been better if they said to me, hey, we have a great marketing opportunity for you for some exposure. I probably would have turned it down anyway. But still, that would have made more sense because then it would make more sense. You can't tell me you honoring and you have to pay for it. And then, now here's the kicker between a payola award. A lot of these people get these payola awards that they paid for, right? And then the next day they're calling themselves doctor. Now, don't get it wrong. There are some legitimate people who have doctor in front of their name. But the majority of the people, you ask them how do they get doctor in front of their name, and you'll be surprised at some of the answers. So please don't be emailing me talk about I'm a doctor and I got all. That's cool. I really don't care, to be honest. But my point is that's not everybody. But just ask them next time somebody say they're doctor this. You ask them how. You don't become a doctor because you paid for an award or you had a payola award or you had a non-accredited person to give you an award and now all of a sudden you are a doctor this or doctor that. That's just marketing promotion. That's all that is. So Jack, I hope that answers your question. I'm not talking about anybody particular. I'm just simply saying what my experience was. You can't give me, so most of the awards are things I turn down because I am not paying for an award. If you're honoring me, you're honoring me. You can't possibly be honoring me if I got to pay for it. You understand? If I got to pay to get the award, if I have to pay to come into the event, We're not doing that. All right. So Jack, I heard that. Hope that answers your questions. That's why you're here, brother. You're here on the Money Club. We give it to you straight with no chaser. It's not a game. It's a lifestyle, baby. You can have a real award or you can have a Payola award. You have to make the difference and see does it make sense to you. Next question.